Hi, David here, One Up Gaming, episode 346 of the One Up Gaming podcast. This week's show, don't know what we're doing really, just talking rubbish as always. But as always, please check out our website, oneupgaming.co.uk. Always sponsored by Games Inspired Music. That is an audio CD, album, downloady, streamy servicey thing. Just Google it. Find it on Apple Store, all those, Google Store, Amazon, all that, and 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. We also have our first 100 podcasts available from audiobooksontape.com, and £1 of each sale will go to the diabetes charity. That's all the mentions, the plugs, I believe. So I do want to just quickly mention, if you want a free PC Steam code, just go on to any of our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and just put PC, and then we'll send out a Steam code to some selected winners. We also have a t-shirt to give away, and this one exactly the same. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us, all that good stuff. And on any video, just put in the word t-shirt for a chance to win that t-shirt. So I guess we'll have a quick little break and we'll come straight into the games we've been playing this week.
Hello Andy, this is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
Still David here, still One Up Gaming, and we've still episode 346. And so first of all, I do want to talk about a gaming streaming cloud service called BoosterRide. Now, I'd never heard of this before, and I was like, do I want to really try these things? But the guys over at the thing, now I do have to mention that they gave me 10 hours free to sample the service. I believe it's about £10 a month if you want to pay monthly, or you can pay like, I think it's about £90 a year. So that works out a little bit cheaper. And with this, it's an amazing system. You download the app, or you go onto the web page. So you can go on your mobile, your laptops, your PCs, your tablets, even on your smart TVs. And I was playing, yes, it was like eFootball, so it's not the best game, but I was playing eFootball streamed onto my 65-inch 4K TV, and it looked good. My TV's not the best. It's probably would run better if it was running on like an Android stick thing, like a Amazon stick. I don't know how you call them now. But on my MacBook, it's a lifesaver. I get sent a load of Steam codes to review, and a lot of Steam codes aren't compatible with the Mac OS. So I can download this app onto the Mac, load up the service, download the game as if I'm playing it on a PC, and I play the full thing. And the lag I've honestly not really noticed any lag. So to me, it's an amazing system. It really is. I really loved this thing. So we're going to produce more videos, more things, and hopefully get more people involved in this, because it's an amazing service. So proper games we've been playing. Astros Playroom. Now this one I played before and I thought, you know what, I really loved it. Nice, polished game. Loved all the Easter eggs, all the little cookies, and yeah, it's great. It's a little platform game. Very simple sort of platform game. The movement and the characters look like the Lego sort of games, but it's a nice little game. I loved Easter eggs. Unlocking a lot of things, like you can get like the PSP and you can like rotate around, loads of detail in it, and you can actually rotate it, look around, spin, zoom in, zoom out, and it's a pleasure. It's a real pleasure. the developers who did this should have put like all their know-how into doing that when they did the PlayStation Mini or PlayStation Classic, whatever it's called, because that was a soulless project, whereas this, the development, the heart and soul went into this game, and it really feels good. Next game, Soul Hackers 2, and I don't really know how to explain this game. It was bad.
Spell sequence.
A lot of story, a lot of content just streamed through my ears, it dribbled straight out. The graphics aren't the best, very minimal looking sort of characters. You find a dead body and you have to hack into their soul to get into things, and I was just lost. The story was over my head, the gameplay wasn't the best, and yeah, it was just not the best.
What did you do? I can't let it end here.
So anyway, moving on to another bad game, Dead Effect 2. Now this was an old Android, iOS sort of phone game from 2005, 2006, that sort of time frame. And then they've done a redo on the Xbox and PlayStation 3, and it looks bad. The graphics look atrocious on it. They've tried to clean it up and stuff, but you can just tell it's like an up-resed like mobile screen sort of thing, and it just looks rubbish. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know why I ended up buying it, but I don't know. So we'll just skip that one and go straight on to Trials Rising. Now I loved the old Trials game on the Xbox when it was like the Xbox Live arcade sort of game that came out. It was amazing, Summer of Arcade, amazing game. I loved it to bits. And when they've done 2 or 3 of these newer Trials games, yes, the backgrounds look a lot better. Yes, you're now in an open environment instead of like a box factory thing. But I feel it's lost a little bit of its soul. It still plays nice, it still looks nice, it's just not as good as it used to be. But yeah, it's still good, it's still fun. Merge and Blade. Now this one, I didn't know what it was. I think it's a game that I got sent to review, so I might just talk about it here. It's a very simple sort of pixel looking game that you get characters that fall down the screen, and if you get two of them to match, they combine and make a more advanced fighter, and then if you get two of those ones to combine, then they combine to make a better fighter. And that's what you do. You do 3 or 4 rooms like this, and you have to try and collect as many bigger characters as you can to then go into the last room where it is just your men against some other men and you have to fight. Very simple, very puzzle orientated, and it was nice. It was really nice. I wouldn't recommend paying a lot of money for this, but it is a nice little game. I think it'd be perfect on a mobile. You know, I don't know why I got it sent on. Was it? No, it might have been on the Xbox. Yeah, I think it was on the Xbox. So I don't know why it was like made. Well, I guess if it's only a couple of quid, people will buy it because it's cheap. But yeah, I recommend it. It's a nice little puzzle game. Good little thing. Next game, Roboquest, and this one I didn't have any expectations of what this would be, and it felt a little bit like the Borderlands style humour and bright colours, and yeah, it was just, I think it's like an early accessy style type game, and I wasn't massively impressed. The movement didn't feel good, the detail was lacking in the characters, and yeah, I just wasn't impressed. So we'll watch the little trailer and see what you guys think. And the last game that I played this week was W.A.R.P, and this is W.A.W. Yeah, it's just W.A.R.P with dots in the middle of it all. And this one, it's basically asteroids, so you have to move your ship with the thrust, and you have momentum. So as you're moving, your ship continues at the same speed and sort of pitch. Then you have to try and spin around and shoot the rocket the other way, while also shooting enemies in a puzzle environment. And then there's also wormholes and suns and things you have to try and dodge around, and I loved it. It was really good, really fun, cheap as chips, and it's bloody hard. It's really hard, and if you love a hard game that you can beat your head against the wall for hours, then W.A.R.P is a really good game. The easiest way to find it is to type W.A.R.P and put 7 Raven Studios, that's the publisher I believe, and then it'll come up with the details of that game. And lastly, we do have a review on our website, and that is Spaceborne 2. So we've got a YouTube video up, and it's on the website itself at oneupgaming.co.uk. Once you've sort of like gone through that and watched that, I don't think it got a good score, but it looked quite good from the gameplay that I saw of the game. I didn't do the review, one of our guys did. So that's what we've been doing this week. As always, Gran Turismo 7 series up on the site every Monday. And I think we've got a couple of Ridge Racer 6 episodes up this week and next week. I'll try and get a few of the other games up and running on the series. But that's what I've been doing this week for 346. Is it episode 346 of the One Up Game podcast? And we'll have a quick break and come back with this week's news. Hi, David here, One Up Gaming, still episode 346 of the One Up Game podcast. We're going to have a quick look at some news now. Not a massive amount of news out. A lot of it was Star Wars focused, and if anyone knows me, I'm not a big fan of Star Wars. I quite enjoyed the Mandalorian sort of series. I think that was a good show. But overall, I'm not a big, massive fan of Star Wars. So when I looked at a lot of these things, I was like, I'm not bothered about Star Wars. So I thought we'd kick straight off and go into the Super Mario Brothers movie. Had the biggest global opening weekend ever for an animated film. It hit the weekend box office with an estimated $368 million. But it's officially had the biggest worldwide opening ever for an animated movie. Domestically, so I guess that's American. They brought in 137 million over a 3-day weekend and 195 million over a 5-day stretch. They began with the film's release date of Wednesday, April 5th. Internationally, its weekend total reached $173 million. So the Super Mario Brothers movie passed Frozen 2's 358 million to earn the honour of having the biggest worldwide opening ever for an animated film. Also had the biggest global opening of 2023 after breaking the 225.3 million held by Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Domestically, it couldn't quite top The Incredible 2's opening of 180 million, but it's now comfortably sitting in second place after it swam past Finding Dory. Swam 130. Oh god, I don't care. For even more facts, blah 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 blah. So it's the biggest opening for Illumination film, passing Despicable Me 2. Sits fourth in the Universal Day and Global Opening Times. I have no idea what the hell I'm going on about. Anyway, Mario movie, big deal, really doing well. Thank you. I think that's all we really needed to hear. Are you guys going to see the Mario movie? Have you seen the Mario movie? Leave comments of how the movie is, if it's good, if it's crap. I would really like to know. I want to see the movie. I'm not bothered about seeing it, but I'd like to see it. But yeah, leave comments. It's mint. Lawmakers cite Batgirl cancellation in call for Warner Brothers Discovery merger to be investigated. So 4 lawmakers have cited, among other things, Batgirl's cancellation as a reason for 2022's Warner Brothers Discovery merger to be investigated. As reported by, I don't care, we'll skip. They claim it appears to have enabled Warner Bros. Discovery to adopt potentially anti-competitive practices that reduce consumer choice and harm workers in affected labour markets. Also argued that the merger has led to the hollowing out of an iconic American studio and one of many issues that 4 have seen stem from the cancellation of certain projects and the sudden removal of content from HBO Max, which I don't care. I don't have HBO Max. Don't know what HBO Max is. I'm not American. Audiences will never see such projects like Batgirl, which, from all intents and purposes, wasn't supposed to be atrocious. A $90 million film that was cancelled while deep into post-production, despite consumer outcry, reportedly to allow Warner Bros. Discovery to claim a tax break. It's... I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about. But do you guys have any thoughts? Do you think that Warner and Discovery should be sort of looked into? Because I'm not really that bothered, to be honest. From what I got told of people, the Batgirl film that was shown, it was an abomination of a movie, and that's not the Marvel character. It was just a bad movie. So the last bit of news that I've got this week, it looks as though the Indiana Jones Star Wars director James Mangold is writing Swamp Thing movie for DC. Now, isn't he the guy who did the New Marvels movie? New Mutants? Is it the New Mutants? I don't know. Anyway, Logan. He did Logan. So, Logan, Indiana Jones 5, and the upcoming Star Wars director James Mangold is writing the script for DC's Swamp Thing, one of the first movies in James Gunn's and Peter Safran's new DCU. Looking forward to this because I loved the Swamp Thing TV show that was made. It's basically saying it's confirmed for the first time that it's working on the Swamp Thing, but he wouldn't give much away. The truth is, I'm writing both Swamp Thing and Star Wars right now. Who knows what's going to happen and what's going to blossom first or second. I'm acknowledging I'm doing something. There's your scoop. It's not a rumour, it's happening. Yeah. So what do you guys think of that? So that is the news that I've got this week. I know it's not a massive amount. We will just do the top 40 charts that are available now. So we'll start off with number 40, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy, The Last of Us Remastered, Cricket 22, The Official Game of the Ashes, Saints Row. 35 is Kirby and the Forgotten Land, The Callisto Protocol, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, F1 22, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy The Definitive Edition. Number 30 is Just Dance 2023 Edition, 30-in-1 Game Collection Volume 1, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Lego Harry Potter Collection, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, number 25 Pokemon Legends Arceus, Dead Space, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Mario Party Superstars, Splatoon 3, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is number 20, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Scarlet, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, at 15 Pokemon Violet, Sonic Frontiers, Nintendo Switch Sports, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Grand Theft Auto 5, and at number 10, Minecraft, number 9, God of War Ragnarok, number 8, Super Mario Odyssey, number 7, WWE 2K23, number 6, Gotham Knights, number 5, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, number 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, number 3, Hogwarts Legacy, number 2, FIFA 23, and number 1, Resident Evil 4, and that's thanks to the Games Press, all formats, GFK Entertainment Software Charts, so thank you to them. And that, my friends, is episode 346 of the Want Gaming Podcast. Please go to our website, wantgaming.co.uk. Please check out our Patreon, which is patreon.com/OUG. You can buy these sort of t-shirts. Just go onto our YouTube channel and then select store. And then you can go onto it and look around through the store. The Games Inspired Music album is available now. Buy that, stream that. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. We have our first 100 podcasts available through audiobooksontape.com. And £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. So please subscribe to us on YouTube. So subscribe, share, like, bell, everything like that. It's amazing. We need as many followers, listeners as we can get. Find us on Facebook. Just search One-Up Gaming. We're on Twitch. Search twitch.tv/OUGofficial. If you want to tweet us, it's at OUGofficial. And if you want to email us any questions, it's contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. I'll try that again. contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. And yeah, so please subscribe to us on iTunes or Spotify or anywhere you have your podcasts. Give positive feedback, 5 stars, that kind of thing. And again, YouTube, please subscribe to us, follow us, bell us, all that kind of stuff. So it's been me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 346 of the One Up Gaming Podcast, saying thank you, goodbye.